Hello and welcome to my second video tutorial on how to use Microsoft Publisher. This is my second video obviously, but today we're going to make a teacher schedule for any teacher out there who needs to make a schedule and has Microsoft Publisher. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the month to whatever month it is. So right now I am in June, and the month and the year is obviously 2014. And the subject is math. So let's do period 4. And then we are going to go to the week, and this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and week 6. So then what these numbers are for is this is the amount of time you want to spend on something. So let's say we're going to want to spend 45 minutes on, so you're going to need a text box. And you can do this all, you can just print this off and write this down, but you have to do this. So you do 45 minutes, say, on geometry. So you're going to have to make that bigger. And find a place to put it. Yeah. So that's how you make that. I know that was kind of short, so what I was actually thinking about also doing was showing you just some basics from Microsoft Publisher. So, where is that file? So the file, oops, sorry, actually right here. So this is Microsoft Publisher. So now we're gonna make the blank thing, and then we're gonna take, let's say you want to make a little flyer. So let's take this, and we're going to make the rectangle. And let's say we're going to insert a text box right here. And we're going to want larger lettering. And yellow is the complementary color of, orange is the complementary color of blue. Let's use orange. So let's say it's math again. And for some reason this always messes up. So we drop that. So our flyer is about, actually let's say it's about math help. So for all those kids out there who need math help. So then if we want to make this like really funky, we could take one of these and make our paragraph almost fit into this, and then we're going to flip it. So we can make our paragraph flip into this. So we could write, where is it? Text box. And we can make it about as big as this, and then drop down. So let me say, new math program at Westdale Secondary School, Hamilton, Ontario. So we have that. So now we can make it, we can just make it more attractive to the eye. So we could do insert, where is that? Shapes. We could do different arrows. So we can move this one actually a little bit out. So then we can make it look, so if we're doing math, I typically want to make it look more like kind of square, so that it almost looks like it's almost like technological. So let me have that, and then we could add like different lines and stuff, and we could add, so we want to add lines, and stuff. Where did that line go? Go to symbol shape, sorry. Add more lines. And then another one. And then you can adjust this all later, like you can click on this and you can adjust where the point is. And you can also, with the line, just with lines alone, just to show you how complicated this can be, you can add bends, you could hit format, you can go to edit shape, you can edit the outline of it, you can warp it. So what I'm going to do is I want to go to math help, and I'm going to warp the text so that it's almost like a rainbow, if that's gonna let me do that. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Okay, well, you understand that's how you do that. So you can also add tables in this, like I showed you in Microsoft Word. You can make tables in this, and you saw it also in the what's it called? A slideshow one. God, I can't remember what the name of it. PowerPoint, which you also saw in PowerPoint. And you can also create links, so you can add a link to a website down here. And you can also do spell check. So if I did spell check, it'd say that this is pronounced Westdale. So whatever that thinks. And you can change the way that this is oriented, so you can even do landscape, and then you kind of have to adjust it by yourself, but sometimes it looks nicer. Like, you say if you have a almost like a scenery in the background of your flyer, that would probably look nicer, because then you can get like the full scope of the scenery, and it kind of like gives it like an effect that there's more space to the flyer. So we also have, there's the orientation size. You can make it size so that you can change the size of it, I guess. And there's also, you can add borders to stuff. So if we want to add a border to this, go to, where was that? Where was that? Right here. Borders and accents. Okay. And you can add one to this box. Borders and accents, and say we want to have one like this. Okay, this is really weird. Yeah, so there's the borders. You can just add borders. That's more advanced kind of stuff. You can add calendars, which is pretty good if you're trying to show when you guys are open, or if like what times that you can come to this math help. So that's pretty good. So thank you for watching this video tutorial on Microsoft Publisher, and I'll see you next time.